Welcome to Kids Site 2, the webpage.
Announcements. Pete's got another one. Pete's got another one. It's Special Ed Thursday. Pete!
Bryan, it's Thursday. Did you have trouble remembering that?
I said it was Special Event Thursday.
Good morning, Internet! Well, good morning, Internet, and welcome to KidSite 2,
The webpage.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Bryan.
And today is Special Event Thursday. We have a very special event at the end of the program. Before that, we have a song to sing.
We do?
And let's just go right through because we have shorter episodes now. We
do have some shorter episodes.
YouTube. If you're new to the show, we have new activity songs, fun
games, everything. Taking place every single day of the week. It is all about camp 24/7 with us because, of course, it is wintertime here and we need to stay warm.
But that's not just why we do it, but yeah, sure. Because we really enjoy doing it. So it's not just about staying warm. We have heaters and generators for that.
Staying warm.
Little pot-belly stove.
And in the summertime, we do it to stay cool.
Yeah, no, see, I don't understand that logic. All right, let's sing our camp song, and then we'll get to the special event. How about that?
All right, we could do that. Could I lead it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is a repeat after me song.
This is a repeat after me song.
I said this is a repeat after me song.
I said this is a repeat after me song.
It's also a do as I do song.
It's also a do as I do song.
What can make a hippopotamus smile?
What can make a hippopotamus smile?
What can make him walk for more than a mile?
What can make him walk for more than a mile?
It's not a party with paper hats.
It's not a party with paper hats.
Or cakey candy that makes him fat.
Or cake candy that makes him fat.
'Cause that's not what hippos do.
'Cause that's not what hippos do.
They ooze and the goose without any shoes.
They ooze and the goose without any shoes.
They wade underwater till the lips turn blue.
They wade underwater till the lips turn blue.
'Cause that's what hippos do.
'Cause that's what hippos do.
What can make a hippopotamus smile?
What can make a hippopotamus smile?
What can make him walk for more than a mile?
Oh, what can make him walk for more than a mile?
It's not a tune on the old violin.
It's not a tune on the old violin.
Or listening to the whistling wind.
Or listening to the whistling wind.
'Cause that's not what hippos do.
'Cause that's not what hippos do.
They ooze and the goose without any shoes.
They ooze and the goose without any shoes.
They wade underwater till the lips turn blue.
They wade underwater till the lips turn blue.
'Cause that's what hippos.
'Cause that's what hippos.
Yes, that's what hippos do.
Yes, that's what hippos do.
Yeah.
Special event Thursday
Now.
Why, hello, and welcome to this special event here on Special Event Thursday, which is me reading Casey at the Bat, which is a famous poem about baseball from 1888, written by Ernest Lawrence Thayer. And this is Casey at the Bat. The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood. Okay, well, that's a problem. Okay, I'll start over here. So, just ping it every couple seconds, I guess. Hello, and welcome to Special Event Thursday here on KidSite 2, the webpage. I'm Pete, and I'm going to perform Casey at the Bat. And by perform, I mean I'm going to read it right in front of me. Which is a poem about baseball by Ernest Lawrence Thayer, and it was written on June 3rd of 1888. The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2, but with one inning more to play, and then when Cooney died at first and Barrows did the same, a pall-like silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to that hope which springs eternal from human breast. They thought if only Casey could come and get a whack at that, we'd put up even money now with Casey at the bat. But Flynn preceded Casey, and also did Jimmy Blake, and the former was a hoodoo while the latter was a cake. And so upon that stricken multitude grim melancholy sat, for there seemed but little chance of Casey getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single, to the wonderment of all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball, and when the dust had lifted and men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second and Flynn hugging third. Then from 5,000 throats and more there rose a lusty yell. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled through the dell, it pounded on the mountain and recoiled upon the flat, for Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his plate. There was pride in Casey's bearing and a smile lit Casey's face, and when, responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat, no stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applaud him when he wiped them on his shirt. Then while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance flashed in Casey's eye. A sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Casey stood a-watching in a haughty grandeur there. Close by sturdy batsman, the ball unheeded sped. That ain't my style, said Casey. Strike one, the umpire said. From the benches black with people there went up a muffled roar, like a beating in the storm waves on a stern and distant shore. Kill him! Kill the umpire! Shouted someone in the stand. And it's likely they'd kill him had not Casey raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, great Casey's visage shone. He stilled the rising tumult. He bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the dun sphere flew. But Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said, "Strike two!" "Fraud!" cried the men, thousands, and the echo answered, "Fraud!" But one scornful look from Casey in the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold. They saw his muscles strain. And they knew that Casey wouldn't let the ball go by again. The sneer had fled from Casey's lip. The teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cruel violence his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball, and now he lets it go. And now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow. Oh, somewhere in this favored land the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and little children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out. So that was it. That was Casey at the bat. I hope you enjoyed it. About a really good hitter missing ball, losing the game. Oh well.
This was in light of the upcoming baseball season,
Which starts today in
pitchers and catchers,
4 hours. So anyway, have a wonderful Wednesday. We will see. Have a wonderful Thursday. We will see you on Friday for our casual competition here on Kidside 2, the webpage. Bye.
See ya.